I love my hair. Ever since I was a little girl, I've enjoyed taking care of my hair and others. This routine, along with protective styling, has allowed my hair to flourish. I went from this, y'all, breakage, okay, to this because I showed up for my hair and my hair is showing up for me. So welcome to a vibe. Hopefully this complete natural hair care routine inspires you to take care of your hair to the best of your ability. The very first step is to prep everything that I'm going to be using this entire routine. I'm going to start off by preparing my prepoo, and I'm going to be using this prickly plant called a cactus. Cactus is super hydrating now. I love this stuff on my type 4 hair. Okay, so I grab me a vegetable peeler and I begin to peel all of the prickly parts off the plant. And once that is done, I rinse the plant as well as the plate, and I begin to cut the cactus into these nice square pieces. And cactus can be found at your local Whole Foods if it's in season. If not, check your local farmer's market. And also, aloe vera works just as fine if you can't get your hands on some cactus. So once I am done cutting up the cactus, I like to place it inside of a blender along with 1 cup of spring water. Now, I did realize that I put way too much cactus this time inside the blender and it was hard for me to close. So I took some pieces out and I still had 1 cup of water in there, okay? I blended that together. Then I went ahead and strained it, and I went and did the same process with the remainder cactus. So just cactus, 1 cup of spring water, blend it, strain it, and this is what we are left with. Alrighty, if you have more hair, feel free to use more. All right, but I did not use all of this, and you can put this in the refrigerator for like 3 or 4 days and it will be just fine. Okay, so I put that to the side. Then I work on my next product, which is just all natural coconut milk. Organic coconut milk, get the job done. I'm going to do a coconut milk rinse, and I love to just take a clean bowl, pour that canned coconut milk inside, because you see it's that little clumpy little thing in the beginning. We want that nice and smooth. So I take a whisk and smooth it on out. I stir it together, get a funnel, add it to a spray bottle as well, put it to the side, and this can be stored in the fridge as well. So next I'm going to make my hair butter, which is just mango butter. And if you see butter at the bottom, that's leftover butter from the last time, along with shea butter. I love me some shea butter, and I already had a bunch of oils in from my last mixture, so I didn't add any this time, just so I'm not overdoing it. But I'm going to leave the oils that I use on the screen right here. Boom. Okay, so I'm adding some rosemary essential oil as well as some shea powder. This is like my secret ingredient that I love so much. I add it to hot water, that way everything could just mend together. And once all of the butters and oils and powders are melted together, I remove this from the heat and I just let it thicken back up together. Now the fun part, I'm going to start off by pre-pooing my hair. I highly recommend pre-pooing in the beginning before shampooing, because it just minimizes the amount of hair that is going to be shedded, okay? To me, shampoos, cleansers, they strip the hair, so it's a little bit more prone to breakage. It's just my opinion. Now, I love to use my cactus or aloe vera or just a rinse out conditioner as my step 1 to make sure I am properly detangling my hair. I make sure I section my hair off into 4 quadrants. Then I begin to thoroughly detangle even further using my cactus juice. And this right here makes sure my hair is thoroughly detangled and it's knot free, it's tangle free. And I'm getting rid of all of the shed hair that was probably built up in there from my hair being tucked away for 3 to 4 weeks. And once I am done detangling with my fingers as well as my wide tooth comb, I just 2-strand twist the section, and I repeat the same steps around the remainder of my head. And once my hair is thoroughly detangled and twisted up, I just rinse my hair under lukewarm water. Now, to remove all of the dirt, gunk, debris that has been left on my tresses, I take an all-natural bar of black soap in its entirety and I rub it against my hair and my scalp. And this right here, it gets the job done. I do wash twice now. If you feel like you need to wash 3 times, do your thing. We love a nice, clean, healthy scalp. And black soap does the job without making my hair feel too dried out. It doesn't feel like it's stripped of all of its natural oils. It just feels good, okay? So again, I do cleanse my hair twice. I make sure I rub my scalp and I do clean my hair. So I remove those twists that was left in it from the cactus juice. Yeah, I take them out because I need to make sure I get all that gel, that dirt, okay, away. All right, so I rinse and then I deep condition. I deep condition using Aussie Moist 3-minute Miracle Moisture Deep Conditioner. And no, this isn't an all natural product because I haven't found an all natural deep conditioner that works for me yet. So I am looking for recommendations. If you know any products, any links, or any DIY deep conditioner recipes, feel free to let me know because I'm open to learning. I'm open to using something that will work for me, especially if you are comfortable with type 4 hair. Leave those recommendations down below. If you're not, still leave it and I'm gonna look into it and I'm gonna do my research and we gonna learn and go from there. Okay, so I just go ahead and I finger detangle with that 3-minute Aussie Moist deep conditioner. And no, I did not twist my hair up in sections and all that jazz this time. If you want to, and it's easier for you, feel free to do that. But I just took me a clip along with a plastic shower cap, and I'm allow this to sit for 20 minutes. And once time has passed, I get into the shower and do my final rinse of the deep conditioner. And this is where the coconut milk rinse is also going to come into play. The final step is to grab the coconut milk in the spray bottle and do the coconut milk rinse. This last step is super hydrating, so moisturizing. And I will say, if you have a tree nut allergy, I do not recommend using coconut milk since it is a tree nut. Feel free to use something else that is a great detangling agent, that's a great hydrating agent, okay? But safety first. After I do my business in the shower, I go ahead and do my final rinse, and that is how I wash my hair. Look how thick my hair is. And I know genetics play a part, but these products they be aiding into it, okay? They be aiding into it. My hair is super clean, y'all. I love it. And now it's time to moisturize. And I will say this routine is not focused on definition. It's not focused on the curls popping. It's more so of a focus on health, making sure my hair is moisturized, my scalp is clean, moisturized, healthy as well. Okay, so if you want a more so curly type routine, or how I do a wash and go, when I do a wash and go, I only do them like once or twice a year because them single strand knots, I ain't got time for it. So back to the moisturizing step. I just split my hair into two, and then I focus on one side at a time. Okay, I go ahead and part my hair with my wide tooth comb, and then I begin to do the moisturizing process with that DIY butter that I made in the beginning. Alrighty, I take a dime size amount of that shea butter that we let blend together, smooth it in my hands, and then I go ahead and apply it to each section of my hair. Y'all see how it's just gliding? Oh yes. Now this step I'm about to do next, it reminds me of being a kid. My mama used to do this to our scalp when we were little. She'd take a little bit of whatever she was putting on her hand, then she'd just smooth it on our scalp, and it feels so good. So I was like, girl, I'm gonna start doing that, and I've been doing it for a minute again now. Okay, and it feels so good. Alrighty, so I just go ahead and massage my scalp, make sure I get the ends. Okay, then I just go ahead and make sure my hair is thoroughly detangled again. Okay, because I find that working on stretched hair really does the job for me. I'm not too focused on the definition. Okay, the definition be there if I use the definition product, but I just want my hair to be healthy and strong. Okay, so I go ahead and I put 3-strand braids into my hair. Put 3-strand braids in here. Yes, I put 3-strand braids into my hair. And I braid it all the way down. Then I do the little twirl at the end. And that is how I moisturize my hair. Oils are already inside. Okay, we have the moisturizer. So simple. This is a simple routine that gets the job done. I enjoy following it. It works for me. If you want to give it a go, give it a try. Hey, if it don't work for you, don't get mad at me. I'm just showing you what I like to do. Alrighty. So again, this may work for you. It may not work for you, but it do work for me. Hey, that ain't on no selfish stuff, but I'm just glad I found a routine that really worked for me. So I'm gonna allow y'all to just sit there and vibe with the rest of this moisturizing process. Then I'll be back with the little outro. Oh, this was so fun. This is what I really be doing. Okay, see you in a second. So yes, y'all, we are winding it on down. This is how I take care of my hair. My scalp is healthy. My ends are healthy. The single strand knots are kept to a minimum. I love to make sure I am working on stretched hair. It's so much better for me than working on curly hair. I used to get a lot of breakage, but I don't deal with nearly as much anymore. So that's all the butter I have left. I just go ahead and put my hair into a ponytail, tuck my ends away, grab me a satin bonnet, and I am good to go. So hopefully you enjoyed today's video. I love you so much. And remember these words from me to you. Remember that you are loved, you are loved, and you are light. Let me know if you try any of these things. Don't forget the recommendations, okay? See you in my next one. Stay beautiful.